I've got a mage deck for you guys that cost $28 and got 22 wins on the last weekend ranked in Mythic. It's by this guy, Ishkafail2 here. And honestly, you have probably not seen this deck before. It's a mage deck, but it's not like a tempo deck or the classic control that we're used to seeing. So the deck is an Aether deck. Um, Aether, I don't know how to pronounce it, but it relies on these Aether creatures, which give synergies to each other. So you get these massive combos. For example, this Dimension Looper, which if you're holding an Aether in hand, you deal 3 damage to a creature with a roar. That's nuts because it's also a 3/4. So it's like a super high value card. It's actually a Genesis card, but it just happens to be really cheap because nobody plays with it. Because who plays Aether? But it's such an valuable, super strong card. And honestly, this can like think about it. Turn 3, you can clear a Jaguar and have a 3/4 body on board with one card. Um, and then you have the Planetar Centurion, which if you have an Aether in hand, you get to delve another Aether. And a lot of times in the delve, you actually get a Aether Hydra delved. So it's pretty nuts for late game. It's also a 7/7 body with frontline. So it's super good, ×2. You have the Imperial Sentient Shard. And this one is basically allows you to always have an Aether in your hand. Because you keep getting it back after you drop it. It's also nice to have the ward, so I love playing the Imperial Shard versus the nature decks because a Canopy Barrage can't just clear it with one small Canopy Barrage. And then the other Aethers, we have a Planetar Sage. Afterlife, you're holding Aether, gain 9 favor. So it's also a 4/5 body on board, which is just nice. And then you get that extra favor. This deck gets so much favor, it's insane. Which allows you to not have to run any relic removal because you can just rely on the Sanctum to get all the relic removal you need because you're just going to have favor like galore. You're going to have so much, you don't need any more. So you're running is there any more Aethers in here? Yeah, so the Miraculous Familiar is also actually an Aether. Of course, this is also going to be your cards. You're going to be getting spells. Now, you don't really run that many spells here, but you do run enough to make the familiar worth it. And having it as an Aether also makes it super valuable because then you can use it to help combo with your other cards. So you have the Planetary Acolyte, which is your 1-drop 2/2 with Aether. Also going to give you favor because it's blessed. And then the Aether Vanguard ×2, which is a 6-drop that deals 2 damage ×2 to 2 enemy creatures. So those are your Aethers. And then you're going to have some things just to get you to late game, like the Labyrinth Guard. It's just put up a wall so that they can't get through to you. Some Bronze Gates early on, so you can combo that with your Defend the Ramparts and deal 3 damage to 2 creatures. You're going to have some spells in hand. Your 2 Star Shards, 2 Tracking Bolts, of course, just the strongest spells of the Mage for the 2-drops. Then we're going to have 2 Wall of Lightnings, 2 Ratifies, and 1 Inferno. So that is the deck. You probably haven't really seen this in play, and I don't know why, because honestly, it is really easy to pick up and play. It's super simple to understand how to play for this, how to mulligan. So I don't know why we haven't seen more of it, but I think we're going to because the price of this thing coming in at $28 and honestly getting the 22 wins. For those 22 wins, he actually used a combination of 2 decks, this one and another one, but there was like literally only one difference in card. So I just took the one that was the better deck and had the better win percentage, which was this one. And the only other difference was he had 1 less Planetary Centurion and he had 1 other card in place of it. But honestly, this one performs better anyways. But for now, let's jump into these games and see how the deck plays. All right, so going up against Death. Don't know if it's zombie or board wipe, so we'll have to see. Okay, let's go. So we're looking for small cards. Spells is good to get us started early. Shape Blast I'm going to hold on to because it's really good if the zombie deck and they fill up their board, well, we can Shape Blast it. Okay, so decent starting hand. I mean, really like to have those spells early. We just basically need to keep control until the late game when we can start dropping our 7/7s. Okay, easy, just Star Shard this. I'm looking at wanting to get off on turn 4 a Miraculous Familiar Tracking Bolt combo. And that'll give us an extra card draw. So ideally, I don't have to use it now. Ooh, actually we have two, so this will work nicely because we can actually. It's a good pickup. It's going to allow this, and at the same time, next turn we can Miraculous Familiar and pick off the other guy with the Tracking Bolt. Super good value. Oof. That's why we have the Shape Blast. So the other option is to just straight up Shape Blast now. But we do have two familiars. So if we Shape Blast now, it's not going to finish clearing that Cursed Obelisk. So it's probably better to wait on that. So we'll drop a familiar here. Get some favor. And then actually what I'm going to do though is pop the crystal and then actually Tracking Bolt, deal 1 damage to each creature. And the reason for doing that is because now the Cursed Obelisk is at 3, which means I can either Rune of Fire it next turn, or I can Shape Blast, and the Shape Blast will actually finish it off. So we got a Mark of Death. Give each of your creatures Afterlife Summon a 1/1 zombie. So that's actually going to be really good because we might need some sustain here. Okay, so Shape Blast, a beautiful Shape Blast here. Yeah, gonna have to do this. Is there a better option? Could also for Miraculous Familiar and Rune of Fire this. I don't hate it. No, I don't hate that at all, actually. Oh, and we even get a zombie. So basically just saving that Shape Blast. Let them commit some more stuff to the board here. And let us keep getting spells. What do we get? Pyrrhic Incantation. Nice. Give target creature burn plus 14. Deal 3 damage to your god. Good work. I don't know what they're going to have, though, that requires us to have a Pyrrhic Incantation, but yeah. So basically, I'm looking at that Bronze Servant here. Is it going to be possible to get? We only have 9 favor, but I can actually put a Blessed Planetary Acolyte. But that stupid Necroceptor stealing our favor. It's rough. What could we do? We could just clear this next turn, put the Labyrinth card out. I like that. The stupid Necroceptor, honestly, after a zombie enters your void, you lose favor is so ridiculous. Like, it's already so powerful of a card. You don't need to, like, also suck your opponent's, like, only chance of getting that Bronze Servant away. So stupid. There's got to be some other balance coming in the future. There just has to be. They can't lock it in like that. They just can't. So we defend the ramparts is really good value here. Dropping the Labyrinth card, also nice. I think we just have to drop the Labyrinth card. Hope that he can't just reap. Could okay, so this is good. This is actually good. So it's looking like we'll be able to afford the Bronze Servant this turn. Because we'll get 3 from this, which is 15. 1 from this, because we were losing 1. So, yeah, so we'll have enough. So I can do... One, two. And then Bronze Servant, get that stupid Necroceptor out of here. It's giving him endless value. And now that that's gone, we got a full hand of cards, and he's got 2. And actually, 2 of these cards are from the Miraculous Familiar, so that gave us some pretty decent value there. He's got another Necroceptor. Okay, so I like maybe dropping a Pyrrhic Incantation on the Guild Enforcer. And then I also want to get this Mark of Death off. off. So it's going to cost me... I can get the Imperial... let me think. I don't mind the Sage out. Yeah, let's get the Sage out. And then we'll get the Mark of Death out so that we can get some zombies. It'll give us a nice sustain. Oh, we even got another zombie. So this zombie will turn into a zombie. And we're going to have 4 zombies here. So that's going to be great for us. Wait. Oh, I can't target anything but that Guild Enforcer. That's all right. He'll be gone next turn. He'll be gone next turn. Got to get some AoE going here. Oof. What a pickup. So we're looking for a... anything, really, that has AoE. This is just going to get spiral out of control here. I mean, we got to just, first of all, clear this. I think we just got to slowly just wipe his board. Fortunately, there's no point in going face. He's got so much leech, so we'll just keep on smacking. And I'm not even going to bother dropping the Acolyte. I would like to maybe get a... what is it called? I need a Wiccan Trapper or something. I just need to save up some favor. 17 cards in the deck. We're looking for the Tornado, aka Inferno, which looks like a tornado. And we didn't get it. Not ideal. I mean, okay, first of all, we got to ratify this Rhino. Got to take care of this Fickle Cambion. Is there a better way to do it than this? I think we go smack. Smack. All these damn zombies. Well, let's just get this rat. I don't know. Keep our guy alive one more turn. Then we'll just heal up. So what I'm really waiting for is, before I take anything off the board here, is for him to have low favor and for us to have a lot of favor. Enough to... so that he can't pick up the Wiccan Trapper if there is one. Another Rhino, but we have another Ratify. I mean, I don't know why he's not sending his zombies into my Labyrinth Guard here. Okay, so good thing we saved on. Hold on to that. So we can deal 3 damage with our Dimension Looper. This card is so good value. 3 damage with this thing. Check this out. Bam. Just like that. So now, probably going to get Ranger Fistbow so that we can kill this Rhino off. And then we can Fishbow it. I mean, he doesn't really have much to do. He only has 3 zombies on the board. I mean, you can't wipe... yeah. Does he have favor enough, though? I mean, we could maybe just start smacking face here. If he's not going to do anything with those zombies, then we can just start smacking face. I think it's time. Because he's obviously not sending these into my Labyrinth Guard here. So it's time to just start smacking face. Force him to do that. Before anything else, though, let's just get a Rune of Sight. I want to see if we can get some AoE here. Don't need either of those. Defend the ramparts. It'll work. So we'll defend the ramparts. And then just, honestly, just go face. I'm going to put it up to him to have to come back at us. I honestly actually should have went for another, something else from the Sanctum there. Start surfing for stuff. Or a Wiccan Trapper or a Bronze Servant. What is he doing with his zombies? I guess he doesn't want to lose them to this Labyrinth Guard, but he's literally just like delaying, letting me like draw cards to get my Inferno. So it's a good lesson for everybody. I'm healing up in the meantime as well. So close. We have a full board. But what I can do is just grab something from the Sanctum. I'm actually going to clear out the Sanctum here. I'm going to grab a Shield Maiden, Wind Up Roller, and flip it back. Now I'm going to have 2 shots at getting something. Still no removal. But I am healed all the way back up to 26. So, all right, he's finally figured out that he's got to just go for it. Woof. Ooh. We need some AoE going. I guess the Ambitious Adventure. Like the thing is, yeah, he was saving up for his combo with the Overseer Vitality, but he didn't know that we didn't have an Inferno in that. So he's still misplaying that. It's like, it's not our fault that we just didn't draw it. So like he should have played around us having it in hand. So in this case, it's an extreme misplay, which ended up paying off for him, but still bad. So I guess we could grab the Ambitious Adventure. Oh, he grabbed it. We could also grab a wind up. Oh, we have the wind up roller, luckily. Wow. This is brutal. So first of all, wind up roller, just let's go. Get something. Oh wow, Shape Blast. There we go. Nice pickup, just what we needed. Grab the Rune of Strength. Gonna use that on my Shield Maiden probably. And just want to have at least a body on board here. All right, let's get my opponent's favor down because I don't want him to have the opportunity. Still no relic removal. Damn, we've shifted through a lot of stuff in the Sanctum there. Okay, we still have an Inferno to play. What else AoE? We're out of AoE besides that Inferno. We used both of our Shape Blasts. So we have a 1 in 10 chance each turn of grabbing it. There it is, finally. It is about darn time. He should have been seriously playing around this. And let's go Rune of Strength. Start surfing for some more stuff. Still nothing. This deck gets so much favor, it's nutty. Like, look, we still have 2 favorite cards in our hand. We've already played a bunch. This gets so much. What did he just play? I think I missed that. A Reap. Wow, he reaped that. Okay. So I guess we just Aether Vanguard here. Clear both of those guys. And what else? We should probably start looking at finishing it off here. So I am just going to drop a Shield Maiden. And I'm going to actually hold on to the Planetary Acolyte. Don't want to drop everything on board right now. good pickup for us, honestly. Although I would like to just start getting some damage down. Let's go with a shard just to finish the game off. Play a little dangerously, and then we'll clear the zombie without getting him any favor. Drop a bronze gate. And kind of want to hold my planetary acolyte because in case we get something that requires a what's it called? Aether. I don't know how to pronounce it. Aether. If we get something that needs an Aether, then we have the planetary acolyte in hand because we have a couple of things that require you to have an Aether in hand. Okay. Okay. So there goes his last reap. Okay. He's on his last legs here. But now there's nothing to stop the labyrinth card, so this is just going to sit here forever. No matter how many zombies he has, nothing's going to get through it. So I guess we'll just drop it. Start surfing through stuff again. Got nearly nothing else to play here. Could draw a card, but I'm in no rush. I guess I feel like maybe this deck is missing relic removal. I mean, the thing is, like, this deck usually doesn't really need a lot of relic removal because you have so much favor. So you can really cycle through this entire sanctum. But we just are not hitting our stuff here. Okay, so easy. We just drop this guy, clear 2 dudes. And just start poking face. Let's get a failure tracker. still not there. I mean, we have lethal next turn, so. What a game. Alright, so that's how we play versus zombies. And he even had a pretty good zombie board there, so that was pretty good control. The shape blasts really do a lot when it comes to the zombie decks and even nature decks for that matter. So having 2 of them in there made the huge difference that game. All right, so we're going up against a mage here. Actually, we're going up against Captain Seki. Mage versus mage. For the mulligan, I was just looking for slower cards because we're basically going to be wanting card draw here in this matchup. So Miraculous Familiar is going to come in good. And then the Dimension Looper Planetary Acolyte combo, just amazing. So make sure when you have the Dimension Looper that you have an Aether in your hand. In this case, we have 2, so we can play the Planetary Acolyte if we want to. But sometimes you don't want to make the mistake where you don't have an Aether in hand and then you don't get that 3 damage with your Dimension Looper. But in this case, it's fine. You can play it, get a body on board. If he doesn't kill us and he plays another creature, we can just defend the ramparts this. Otherwise, we're just saving up for the turn 3 where I can pip out a Dimension Looper. Oh, Starshard Bolt on the Acolyte. Okay. So this is going to give us great value here. Perfect. The perfect play. I would have probably saved that Starshard Bolt. Something a little more scary because now we just have this huge card advantage here. And when you're going up against like mage versus mage, card advantage is key. Okay, so we don't actually need to play the Dimension Looper combo. And there's honestly actually now really nothing for us to do other than hit face. Just because you have a card in hand does not mean you need to play it, especially when you're going up against a slow matchup like this. It's better to get all the value from the Miraculous Familiar in terms of card draw. Going to be super vital. Wall of Lightning here. Even this, like, do we need to do it? Probably not. We might as well save that Wall of Lightning for when we have, like, when we need it. For when we need, like, the extra spell boost. At this point, we're just waiting. We're, like, playing a reactive game here. Okay, so now we can Miraculous Familiar. Ooh, although the Dimension Looper is just such good value here. So the options are Dimension Looper or Miraculous Familiar. Oof, I think I just got it. I think I just got a Dimension Looper. It's just too good, and we don't have another Aether in hand, so that means if we do play the Familiar there, it's actually not good for us because now the Dimension Looper can't get its combo off. I absolutely am loving this card. 4 mana, 3/4 with 3 damage. It's just nuts, just nutty. Okay, we have 2 Wall of Lightning, so we don't need them both. So just drop one. Just drop one there. Let him deal with it. Wow, there goes a Worm Breath on that. Okay, that's fine. Because our Wall of Lightnings are not super vital in this matchup. So if they can just soak up whatever, that's totally fine with me. Bronze Gate this. Maybe bait out a another Star Shard. I don't know what kind of mage he's playing though. Okay. I guess I don't mind this deal. Get him down to 6 here. And then next turn we could finish it off with the Star Shard, I guess. I don't know. I mean, we could Shape Blast it. Deal 5 damage. Deal 5 damage with that. We also have Inferno. A lot of good stuff here. If he plays one more guy, then it's an easy Inferno. Okay. Oh. What's he gonna do? Pretty nice clear. He scooped up that rune too. Do I want to ratify this? Probably not. It's just got one too many health there. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so I can do this. That does 5, and I can pip out a God Power here. If you had a Star Shard, it'd be really nice. So we have access to 8 mana, which means we could Miraculous Familiar combined with Ratify. I'm thinking I bet that he's running a Hylian Elite though, so I kind of want to save the Ratifies. That's a big dude. Labyrinth Guard. Getting a little bit scary here, honestly. Probably going to want to pick up this Rune of Life just for some healing. I mean, he's used to Worm Breath, so I don't need to worry about that and going face. Okay, so there's the Hylian. Now we can Ratify that bad boy. That's why we saved it. And actually, we can Miraculous Familiar and then Ratify. That's the play. Ooh, I'm actually going to get all this favor here. Then we can Ratify. We're going to get another spell in hand. He's down to 1 card. So if we can just stabilize this board, then we're good. What do we get? We got a Blessing of Deception. Gain 8 favor. Your creatures without hidden. Gain hidden for 1 turn. We don't want that because we need our creatures on not to be hidden because they have frontline. Okay. I wish we were running the Aether Hydra in this deck. I think if I was to make it, I would definitely have the Aether Hydra, because in games like this that just goes so late, and honestly this deck goes so late already, it just makes sense to have it. Okay, what do we do here though? Do we just Inferno now? Probably just Inferno now. Clear. I want to clear this guy, so, and get a spell back. Okay, what did we get? Just a nibble. That's actually really good for us. That's actually really good. Now we got extra healing. So now I have 3 plus 5. That's 8. Takes us up to 19. Huge card advantage. Yeah, I like it. I like it. Oof, just going for it. Did we drop another Labyrinth Guard here? Probably. And then Star Shard Bolt. It's pretty random. I mean, you could technically ratify both of these, but we have 2 7/7s, so not worried about that. I actually wouldn't mind some card draw, but I don't want to grab the wind-up roller because he probably he needs card draw more than I need card draw. Okay. I could Shape Blast, kill the Labyrinth Guard, and then have him down to 5. Let's just put the Planetar Sage this turn. I'm looking at the Shape Blast for maybe next turn. Deal 1 damage. Do I need to get the healing out now? There's no way he can take me down to 0 this turn, so I think I just smack that. Do we get another creature on board? Oof, I like want the wind-up roller but I don't want him to get any cards. No, I'm just gonna do just a nibble here while I have the mana. Bring me back up to 16, a little bit safer, and then I have the rune. Okay, we don't want him to have the All-Seeing Spire. That is not good. Not good at all for us. But we also need an Aether if we want to in hand before we can play our Planetar, because it needs an Aether in order to delve. Okay, so what I'm going to do here is going to actually Rune of Life my Labyrinth Guard, and then I can Shape Blast and wipe everything with Frontline. And then basically I can just start smacking face here, and both my Labyrinth Guards are alive still. Ow. And I'm not going to want him to have this Battle Arcus, I guess. I'll just take it. Kind of need some ways to get damage onto face there. Wish there was an Aether in the Sanctum. Would be nice. We need to wait before you can put an Aether on this. I really want to be able to delve a Aether Hydra. Okay, wind up roller. He's out of cards. He's scared. All right, we need an Aether in hand. All right, now we got it. So we got 2 actually. Okay, so this is great. We can Planetar Centurion. Ooh, do we have anything? Ability to gain 5 over each Aether you control. Nope, don't really need that. Dang, we got some bad delves here. I guess we take the 3/3. Stupid as that is. Then what do we do? Just start picking off the Spire, I guess. And then grab the first bow so we can finish. That was a really bad delve. The highest cost was 3 mana Illustrious Planeteer. Dang. I guess he's gonna probably Inferno. Ooh. Okay. 2 Faraday cages. I mean, we gotta get rid of that Spire. Do we have anything? Might as well just drop the first bow. I do like getting this and the shard going, because I might as well grab some favor. This thing is just meh. I'm gonna go card surfing for the Runasite here next turn. Oh, nice. Vicious Adventure. I need to get some cards. We have another 7/7 frontline with a delve. So really wanting that. I'm just a little bit scared he's got another Helion Elite. And we don't have a Ratify yet, so I want to go surfing for that second Ratify. ASAP. We didn't spend both, I hope not. Yeah, we only used the one. Oh wait, does this have ability? Wait, what? Game? I mean, I guess it's a lot of favor. Okay. Let's delve, I guess. Let's delve. Nice. So we got a Hallowkeeper. That's a good one. Second, we can just start ramming into this Labyrinth Guard with our Shard. Oh, we should have actually grabbed ability. Use this ability first. We would have got more favor. Extra 5 favor. And then I guess we just Ambitious Adventure. But I'd rather get the Runasite out this turn. Okay, Ratify. Great. Okay, cool. So next turn, we should be able to clear the Labyrinth Guard with our Centurion. Ooh. Ooh. Good thing we just got our Ratify. Ooh. And it's even protected. That makes this all the worse for him. Just worried that he's got another Helion now. Guess we get our Imperial Shard out again. That thing at least has a ward, so we can't just clear it. Grab some favor. This thing can't attack. Okay. Anything we need from the Sanctum? No. Alright, say goodbye to all our creatures. And we also are like running out of answers. If he has anything big. So like how are we even gonna deal if he has a healing elite? I don't think we have any. We use both Ratifies. Oof. We don't have anything big. I mean, could we use the Spire to our advantage and like make him overdraw? I don't know. Okay, so first of all, what do we do here? First of all, we'll just draw a card and see what happens. See what we get. Okay, perfect. So then we're gonna Familiar, and then defend the Rampart so we can start getting some spells. Oh, we can even get a zombie. Hell yeah. Let's go. Ooh, we got a ransom. We got a ransom. You know what that means? That means that if he has another Alien Elite, then we just pull it into his board. And it's going to cost 10, which will make it impossible for him to use. Brutal. And then we're healing back up with the ransom, or with our random little zombie guy we got here. Oh, he still has to get the 7/7 Mana Shard Queen out. So we're gonna have to deal with that. I think I'm gonna grab the Form of Power then. Just give us a little bit more extra damage. We just get so much favor with this deck. Okay, so he's got a 5-drop there. Let's go with, can we clear it? Yes, we can. So we'll hit it with the Wiccan first. And then we'll hit it with this, and we'll get a card draw as well. Actually, let's get the Hallowed Keeper down. And then we could put the Mark Warden on our Hollow Keeper. If he doesn't have an answer for this, then that's the game there. So, and we're even gonna get a nature card as well. Pretty sweet. Ooh, Rune of Fire. So I guess that is the game. The Hollow Keeper was a really good delve. Came super late in the game, so it was a 11-8. I guess it also has that Mark of the Warden on it. So if he he took the rune. I mean, he's probably just giving up here. He might have an Inferno. Okay. I mean, we do have lethal. And a full hand of cards here. All right. So that's the mage matchup. Pretty classic. Pretty typical little mage there. All right, so I hope that you enjoy this deck. If you want to see another budget mage deck, you can check out a structure deck here. And with that, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.